Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are doing yet another mascara video because these seem to be the ones that people like, and I also consider myself somewhat of an expert in the drugstore makeup realm. So this is going to be a video just on my Maybelline mascara collection, which is quite extensive. Maybelline is definitely the brand of which I own the most mascara. So I'm going to be talking about these in order from least favorite to most favorite. I don't want to call it worst to best because this is very subjective, and I'm sure that some of the ones that didn't work for me worked a lot better for other people. Let's just get into it. Alright, so out of these, how many we got? We have 8 mascaras to be judging right now. I really like the top 5. Those would all fall within my favorite mascaras, but the bottom 3 really did not work for me. My least favorite is kind of my fault. I bought it in a non-waterproof, so this is the Rocket Volume Express. Yeah, if it's not waterproof, it's just gonna make my lashes fall. So I can't say how this mascara would actually work on my lashes if I got the waterproof version, because I did not. So this really did not work on me at all. Next up, we have one of these double-sided Falsies mascaras. I actually bought this out at Dollarama. It was like $4 and I'd never tried one of the Falsies ones. So I was like, why not? Let's try it for $4. So yeah, this did not work for me. I don't know if it's because it was double-sided, so it's like they had less money to spend. Like they had 2 different sides that they had to divide, the money they had to work on this for, but it really did not work for me. I like the idea of having a different mascara for your lower lashes, because your lower lashes are different from your upper lashes, but it did not work for me. These brushes were not good on my lashes. There was no oomph at all. So yeah, I really disliked this one. This next one, I really tried to love this because I'd heard a lot of good things about it. I had a lot of friends who liked this one. This is the Great Lash, just the basic one, but the Lots of Lashes version. Now this one, despite the fact that I did get did I get it? I purchased the waterproof version of this, I'm 90% sure. It made my lashes droop, which was very disappointing because I did like the formula. It worked well, but my eyelashes would just fall down throughout the day. So that was a big no. And I actually thought that it was quite interesting to note that these 3 were all very different packaging. We've got the long skinny one here, we've got sort of the classic Great Lash formula here, and then this new Rocket one. So they're all very different and none of them work for my lashes, whereas you'll see my top 5, they're all pretty similar. They're quite colorful. This is one of the reasons why I like Maybelline mascaras so much. But you can see these 3 are exactly the same packaging, just different colors. And then these 2 are exactly the same, just different packaging. So I'll go through these 2 first. I was obsessed with this one when I first tried it. Ooh, ignore that hair. I think that the brush is really interesting, but I prefer a straight brush. That's what I've realized. But I really like how it's these individual spikes, and so they go really well through the lashes to get rid of any clumps. Sorry, so that was the Lash Sensational. This one is the Pumped Up Colossal. So the Colossal, as you'll see later, is one of my favorites. That's that yellow one. I do like this brush, but even though it looks so big and fluffy, I actually found that it doesn't give off a huge amount of product, but I love this one. I need to go back to it because it was very like fluffy feeling, but not as good as the regular Colossal. You can sort of see with all of these mascaras, I've sort of had phases with them where I was obsessed with it for like 3 to 6 months, and then I would try a new mascara because something new came out, but I always came back to my old favorites, and this was one of them. So this is the Mega Plush Volume Express. I liked it because you can see it sort of bends there. Not that that was really that useful, but this actually started out better. I think it's dried up now, but I loved the brush on this thing. I thought it was a cute idea. So I really like this because, again, it is a really fluffy one, and this one, it felt very light on your lashes. So even if I really coated them up, they would still feel like not brittle and not hard, and like fluffy and flirty. So I really liked how this felt on my lashes, but it has sort of dried up now, so I haven't used this for a while. I probably would need a new container. And then moving on to my 2 Holy Grail mascaras. I haven't gone back to these in a while because I know that I love them, and I'm kind of trying to try other mascaras that I haven't been back to in a while, but this is the 1x1 and this is the Colossal. So this is actually my second tube of this one. I think it's the only mascara that I've gone through 2 of, but I really like it because it's got these super fine bristles that go really, really well through your lashes, really, really combing them out and making them look very, very long. Not super voluminous, but very, very long. That was what this was the best at. And this one, on the other hand, is great for that volume of lashes because it is that big fluffy brush, and it never gets clumpy somehow. So these are my 2 Holy Grail mascaras. They're my ride or die since high school, so it's been like 10 years now. And I should really do a comparison against the ones that I'm currently using because I haven't used these in a while, but I think that they will still fall into my very top favorites. So this was my whole Maybelline mascara collection. Whew. Let's see if I can fit them all in my hands. It's quite a colorful stack. But I hope you enjoyed me talking about all these. Thanks so much for watching, and please give this video a like if you enjoyed. Thanks guys, bye bye.